It is also known or also the same with the digestive system. They just work hand in hand like this. It's like you eat, you digest, it transport. The same with the cell. So the cell, food goes in, endoplasmic reticulum process it into molecules that can be used by the cell and transport it with the different parts of the cell for them to work. So we have endoplasmic reticulum for the creation or the processing of molecules and the transportation. This is the endoplasmic reticulum. The curly-like substance that you can see, the one colored green in our image below. This is just an example. They vary, depends on the type of cell or with the location of cell. So on our image here, this is the color green found close to the nucleus, okay? Next, we have the ribosome. So these are what? Yes, Annalie. Okay, so ribosomes are organelles responsible in processing the cell's genetic instruction to create proteins. Proteins helps the cell function well. Without it, the cell won't work as nice as it should. So ribosome is the one responsible in converting the cell's genetic instruction to create protein. These organelles float freely around the cytoplasm. You can see these are the pink dots that are found around the cell or can be connected in the endoplasmic reticulum. So we have the ribosome, these tiny pink dots that you can see around the cell. These are again organelles that processes cells' genetic instruction to create protein. Just remember, ribosome equals protein. And then we have the eighth one. We have the cytoplasm. Can anybody read what's the function of cytoplasm is? Yes, Anna. Okay, very good. So within the cells, the cytoplasm is made up of jelly-like fluid, also known as the cytosol, and other structure that surround the nucleus. So our cytoplasm is the jelly-like substance. You're all familiar what a jelly looks like, right? Everybody saw one, everybody ate one. I think so. So this jelly-like substance that you can see around the cell, these are the sky blue colored, warehouses all the different parts or different organelles of the cell. It's called a cytoplasm. Without a cytoplasm, these organelles are going to be floating everywhere, going in, going out everywhere. So cytoplasm holds everything. This is a jelly-like fluid that holds the structure and holds all the organelles of the cell. And the last one that I'm going to be having for today is the cytoskeleton. Can anybody read it for me? All right, so cytoskeleton is a network of long fibers that you can see here. They look like tiny sticks. They are responsible for what? The structure of the cell. These are for structural framework. If you're going to see a construction wherein people are putting these steel wires around the building when they're starting, that's the framework. It's the same with the cell. These are the long fibers that serve as structural framework of the cell. Also, aside from giving the structure or the framework of the cell, it also gives or determines the cell shape. Cell shapes will be discussed next time. So there are different cell shapes, not only circle. They participate in the cell division and they allow cells to move. So it serves as, it determines the shape, they participate in cell division, and they allow cells to move. So these are the different parts of the cell that we are going to be discussing. Now, I want everyone to remember everything that we discussed. Let's see if you remember. Let's start with the nucleus. Can anybody tell me what's the function of the nucleus is? All right, very good. So when we say nucleus, it's the command center or the brain. Then we have the, very good, we have the mitochondria or the powerhouse that gives out energy. Next, we have what? We also have the plasma membrane. Very good. Another one. We have the Golgi apparatus that transport process molecules. What else? We have the, all right, we have the lysosome or peroxisome that serves as the recycling center and protects the cell or the organelles of the cell from invading foreign bodies. We have 2 more, or 3 more, I mean. Oh no, we have 4 more. Yes, we have the endoplasmic reticulum. Very good. This process, all the molecules that are created by the cell. And then we have the, all right, we have the ribosomes, also responsible for the protein. And then we have the gel-like substance, also known as the cytoplasm. And the last one, we have the cytoskeleton for structure and movement. Very good. So I think you've all listened very well because you answered some of my questions. And looking at your images here on my screen, you look very, very attentive. And some of you are also writing notes. Good job. Now, I want you all to get all the materials that I asked you to bring 2 days ago. And we are going to start with our activity. I already sent on the post that I give for our lesson for today in science, the activity that we're going to be answering for today. Attach the photo of the sample cell that you're going to do. So I ask you to bring clays and we're going to make an image of the cell that we discussed. I want you to create them, take a photo, make sure you take photo, clear photo, and answer few couple questions that I added on your activity. Now I'm going to give out the points that we gave a while ago, but I will exit the screen so we can proceed with the giving of points during our lesson. You did a very good job today. Give your hand big clap. Good job for listening. Now let's proceed with our class dojo. Okay. Okay, 1 second.